The two primary runoffs in Georgia could define whether Republicans keep control of the Senate or Democrats take over Congress entirely. The implications are drawing a lot of outside money to the Peach State in what's being called the most expensive race of its kind ever. Scott Thuman follows the money.
January 6th, baby. You pay attention, January 6th.
Election day may be in the rearview mirror for most Americans, but not in Georgia, where every day since is a battle. With two runoff races underway and control of the U.S. Senate at stake, it means a river of money flowing into the Peach State.
We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. This is some of the most expensive races in not just this election cycle, but all of history.
Campaign finance analyst Anna Massolia is with the Center for Responsive Politics, and she's been busy. 9 of the 10 most expensive Senate races in American history came in 2020.
I'm Raphael Warnock.
I'm John Ossoff.
I'm Kelly Loeffler.
I'm David Perdue.
And Georgia's runoffs could top them all. Between the 4 candidates and the big political action committees on both sides, a staggering $440 million has been spent in the past 6 weeks.
What does it tell you when you look at these numbers?
Just how important this race has become nationally, not just to the voters in Georgia, but now political operatives and political figures at the national level have really taken interest.
So amid that barrage of ads, the national groups have come up with local names like Peachtree or Georgia Honor to keep the interest of local voters who otherwise tune out outside influence.
Is that just a clever way to disguise where all the money's coming from?
It gives the appearance and feel of being more of a homegrown operation, whereas in actuality, it's national party leaders who are orchestrating the effort.
But it's not just the big donors pouring cash into Georgia. Millions of individuals are taking part too, and from afar. 92% of giving for Republican candidates through the platform Win Red came from out of state. Californians donated the most, followed by those in Texas, Florida, and then Georgia. And for Democrats using a platform called Act Blue, 96% of donations originated outside of Georgia, most from California, New York, Washington, Massachusetts, Texas, and Florida.
Raphael Warnock grew up in a house full of brothers and sisters.
Kelly always puts Georgia first.
While the candidates spend money promoting themselves, outside groups are busiest tearing down the opposition.
David Perdue ignored the medical experts.
The Schumer, Pelosi, Ossoff change, defund police.
Brendan Glavin is an analyst with the Campaign Finance Institute.
And I think what you see is that the candidates will run ads that are positive and talk themselves up, and the outside groups tend to run more of the opposition negative, what people would consider negative ads. So it's easier for them, it's easier for the outside groups to run opposition ads.
And here's the thing, it's hard to say who's giving all that cash.
That's the problem, is we really don't know. When it comes to dark money, we don't know the ultimate source of this funding. We can guess to some extent based on who the other donors that have been disclosed are, but in reality, we really don't know who doesn't want their contributions to these elections to be traced to them.
And those long lines of early voters with still weeks to go, a sign that Georgians feel the weight of the political world on their shoulders. For Full Measure, I'm Scott Thuman in Savannah.